Welcome back. Let's cross straight over to Tommy D, Zaza and myself live on Fabulous 103 FM.
Broadcasting live in Pattaya 24/7. Fabulous 103 FM.
Still with us in the studio, Dan from Inspire. It's about time we gave you another chance to find out what's happening in and around the city. This time looking at the what's happening next week after the weekend.
That's right. If we've recovered from the weekend because of the amount that's on. And the two standout events for me are Chinese New Year, which is huge in Thailand. And Nuklua is one of the key areas that TAT, Thai Tourism, promote across the country for where you should go and celebrate.
Absolutely. I believe it's the second most popular event for Chinese New Year in Thailand after Bangkok itself.
That's exactly right, looking at their website, second in the list. Now, although Chinese New Year is actually on the 19th, so don't be alarmed if you hear firecrackers in the morning. I remember the first time I ever came to Pattaya and I was woken up to firecrackers in my hotel. I thought the hotel was, a bomb had gone off.
They're big. Some of these fireworks about this, but I believe they're illegal at the moment anyway, but people still get them, especially for Chinese New Year.
6 o'clock in the morning, that's your alarm call. And as you're driving to work, again, don't be alarmed if you see food offerings outside people's houses and businesses. This is just part of the New Year celebration.
Or a dragon going down the street, weaving in between the motorcycle taxis with loads of legs underneath it. Yeah, that's the other bit. It's a bit of a giveaway then.
It's amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? How much this town morphs into different disguises. There's different seasons, from Songkran to Loi Krathong to Chinese New Year. Now, because it's such a big event, it's actually been celebrated in Nuklua from Wednesday the 18th through to the Sunday. And here's what you can expect if you get down to, and Zaza, maybe correct me on my pronunciation here, Bung Boan Satit Temple.
Yes, correct.
And Lon Po in Nuklua. So if you head in the direction of the old Nuklua, down by the fish market, that's really where you'll pick up all the celebrations, and there's a temple there, and it's quite a charming area actually. It feels like you've escaped Pattaya when you go down there and see something caught back in time. Here's what you can see over the 4 days: dragon dancing, which you'll see everywhere, magic shows, Chinese cultural shows, and a Miss Pattaya China talent show.
I've got to see that. Oh, seriously, that's it for me. Miss Pattaya China talent show.
Yeah, it's done. And here's something. We were talking about this off air. Unless we're going to dwell on the Miss China.
We'll just talk about that for about 30 minutes, please.
I don't know where we can go on this one.
We get pictures on Google, that's what we do.
Yeah, we can post it. But it's the year of the goat. So if you are expecting a child this year, here's something that you need to bear in mind.
You're expecting a child, aren't you,
I am,
year?
yeah.
So your child is going to be a goat?
It's going to be a goat. And my boy, is going to be a follower, not a leader. So he won't be taken after his dad, is what I said to the wife.
He's going to be a follower or a leader?
No, he's going to be a follower, not a leader.
Oh, that's sad, isn't it? You should just keep him in till next year and that's it.
I'm going to give birth. No, you're not.
No, you hold on to it. Yeah, you wait till January the 1st next year.
My boy is going to be a leader. I don't want him. And also, here's an interesting thing that happened as well, because the Chinese like to buy gold. Gold prices will go up at this point in time.
It's a big gift at New Year in China. Yeah, for the families. They go to the family, and we were talking about Chinese families, traditions that Chinese families have, even stronger in some cases than Thai families, where if the son gets married, the daughter will move in with the family quite often. In most cases, we were talking about that the other week, and respect for families and giving to the parents, and it's big gifts like gold that are very popular.
So don't buy any. Or maybe, with Valentine's, you've got to be careful when you buy your gold, actually, and that could be the excuse for not buying a gold necklace for your loved one.
I was going to buy you a gold necklace for Valentine's, but I'm not now because the price has gone up.
I'm Chinese, you see. You have to buy me. You're the boss. I'm Chinese. Chinese New Year.
Bunch of flowers? Plastic
flowers.
Plastic flowers.
So you can use it next year.
I used them last year for somebody else, so yeah.
Yeah, take them back. All right, and then finally, for all you networkers in town, so if you're in business here and you want to put yourself amongst other businesses, it's a Joint Chambers networking event, which is on Friday the 20th, so one for your diary next week. It's at the Holiday Inn on Beach Road. Starts at 6 o'clock, runs till 9. It's 500 baht for members and 1,000 baht for non-members. Don't be alarmed with that price because it does include drinks.
And it's a very good networking event. It's becoming more and more popular as we've got less and less in the city. We used to be seeing network events pretty much every week. This one's taking off a lot more now, isn't it?
That's right, and you're getting quality networkers that are going, so you will end up with a pocket full of business cards rather than just a hangover.
Well, Dan, thank you so much for being with us again this week, bringing us up to date with everything that's happening in and around the city. We look forward to hearing from you again next week.
Yeah, see you then.
On Fabulous 103.
Fabulous 103. More music, more shows, more news, and more mayhem.
Okay, thanks, Tommy. Another great show, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, yet again, I'm joined by Martin Carlisle from Inspire to get me through the rest of the show.
Greetings.
Welcome aboard.
Ahara, me hearties.
And I say that because it looks like we're on a pirate ship.
Yeah, we'll have a look behind us. I think we've come in this. I think we're in Disneyland or something.
Yeah, a hidden cave with lots of treasure. And there is lots of treasure. We're at the Cove pub in Soy 9 in Jontiem. Now, the reason I say treasure is because of the amount of beer that's here. No one in town has as many beers as this pub. And it's tucked away.
I hope you can see in the background here, we can actually see a lot of the beers in the fridge and on the bar section there, and yeah, we're going to sample every single one of them.
Now here's the fact, there's over 100 beers.
Might not sample them all this morning then.
No, well there's a beer to the right of me actually, which I want Martin to sample. I looked and it's 10.5%.
Oh crikey, okay.
So
I'll give it a go.
Well, if they say Stella is a wife beater, I have no idea what will happen once you try one of these.
Bit of the amber nectar. We'll try some of that.
Yeah. Let's start with Valentine's. It's the weekend of love, and that's Saturday. And there's a number of places you can go for either a drink or a meal, and to show your loved one just how much you really do love her. This is the city of love, and there's no reason to be single, by the way.
Yeah.
Let's start with Indian by Nature. Lovely restaurant into Prior Road, the Chateau Dow complex. We spoke about it last week, actually, being somewhat of a destination now with the amount of quality venues that are appearing there. They've got a Valentine's menu on Saturday. It's a delightful 5-course menu. And this one stood out for me because it's something a little bit different to go and try some of the cuisine. And it's not conventional, although it's based on North Indian food.
Yeah.
It's a fusion of their own style, so you get a very contemporary meal to sit with. It's 1,090 baht, and that includes a welcome glass of rosé.
Yeah. And that sounds quite reasonable because it's you're getting a high standard of food, and the restaurants get nice surroundings, so I can see, you know, a nice place to sit and gaze into your lover's eyes.
Yeah, good value. And after that, maybe you can jump to the Candy Bar and Restaurant, which is in the lift next door to it, and they've also got their Valentine's agenda, but that will sit you into the early hours.
Yeah, I'd probably be more likely to next door to Fraser's and watch some sport probably.
Martin, lacking any love. Okay, Japanese Valentine's experience at Benihana. You know, it amazes me being in a town like Pattaya. If we were back anywhere else, you wouldn't get such a range of different experiences.
Right.
It would be, you know, UK, you go for a steak and chips and that's it, give her a peck on the cheek. Not here. Now this is a chance to impress your Valentine with see what I do now, a lip-smacking menu created with love by their own personal chef. We've both been down to Benihana before, and they cook in front of you, so it really is a entertainment experience. It's their Utage set menu. Go on to Inspire Pattaya to see exactly what that is, and it's 3,999 baht per couple. Benihana, tell a bit more.
Well, I don't think we'll have to tell you a bit more. I think we'll actually show a little bit of video where we can see some of the chef doing some of the tricks.
That was good, that.
Yeah, entertaining.
Yeah. Valentine's on the rooftop. Any ideas where that could be?
Well, I can think of a few rooftop places. We should actually do a section one day about rooftop places to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I talk. Give me a clue.
Central. Not along the beachfront, which will give you more of a complete view of Pattaya.
Central, I would think maybe the Dusit. I quite like the rooftop in there. The Dusit, you know, it's quite a location.
I think Martin, the Dusit D2 is now called the Hotel Barracuda.
Right, okay.
Next to the Avenue Shopping Centre on the second road. This is indeed where
Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
That was a good guess.
I love it there. Very, very stylish and somewhere where you can go and impress.
Oh, it's excellent. I mean, I don't know what they're going to have for Valentine's Day, but there's the saxophone player who won Thailand's Got Talent, and he plays on the rooftop.
That's why,
you know,
over
and
the
all the
weekend.
smooth music and stuff, you know, and it's really good. And I'll tell you what, Dan, why don't we have a little look at that too?
Okay. You see for yourself, can't you, just how nice it is?
Do you know, I felt romantic just watching that.
Yeah, you've touched my knee a few times.
Not with you, though.
Okay, well, anyway, they've got a themed 5-course set dinner priced at 2,015 baht net, and it includes their love cocktail.
Right.
So maybe to get you both in the mood. Starts from 5 o'clock, by the way, and runs till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Is that going to be an aphrodisiac, that cocktail?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Maybe I'll let you know about that.
Okay, let's now jump across to the Holiday Inn.
Yep.
Because they've got not one Valentine's menu, but 3 in 3 different locations. The first one is by the pool, which is a 5-course meal. It's 4,999 baht per couple. You've then got their 4-course meal at the Terrazal restaurant. I think I pronounced that right.
Yeah.
That's at the front by the beach.
Yeah, that's the front section in the patio, yeah.
Yeah, that's 2,000 baht a couple. So a more relaxed environment to go. Or you can enjoy their seafood dinner, which has got the wonderful views on the 24th floor at their executive tower, which the tower sits behind Holiday Inn. And I've been up there and it's really quite delightful to go up there. That's 3,500 baht per couple. Holiday Inn, have you got any comments to add?
Yeah, well, they had a promotion some time back there where they were doing like special pizza stuff, and they had new kind of signature cocktails, which was quite interesting. And all I can tell you is they've got the nice stone-fired oven outside on the terrazzo.
Yeah, very
section.
good pizzas there, aren't
yeah,
they?
and the pizzas were really nice, very nice, you know. So yeah, somewhere to put in the book for that one.
Yeah, this one also goes in the book for you, Martin.
Yeah, what is this?
It's Valentine's offers. Because I know what you like for watching your pennies. He's a Scottish lad, and it's at the Fraser's Sports Bar. I think this is where you and poor Noy will end up this Valentine's. It's for a guy and a girl that just want a bit of fun. You know, don't want to sit down and have a meal.
Yep. And there's nothing wrong with value for money. Let's get this straight, okay? And Fraser's is a great value for money place with good quality food and a nice sort of, you know, it's not a sit-down restaurant. It's probably more, you know, a diner. I would call it a diner, almost American diner.
Yeah, exactly like that. Diner / sports bar.
Yeah.
Because on each individual table, there's also screens, so you can watch your own match. You haven't got to worry about someone's head in the way or
That's
not
good
being
enough
able
for
to
me.
miss the goals.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not talking about football at the moment.
Okay.
Again, this is really is for Martin, Scottish, like I said. There's a free Valentine's rose, so I think that's where Noy's getting her rose. And you'll probably treat her to a cocktail as well, because her first cocktail or glass of wine is free as well.
Okay.
And with every meal for the ladies, there's a dessert afterwards. Don't feel left out, because there's also 2-for-1 cocktails running all day for everyone. So
Perfect.
That's a nice one. If you don't want to go out, and not everyone does want to go out, because it can be far more romantic and intimate, I think, actually just staying in.
Yeah.
Door-to-door takeaway, who will deliver food from just about every best restaurant in town.
Yeah.
Indian, Chinese, traditional English, Thai, you name it, and they'll be able to deliver it to you. It's doortodoorpatio.com, by the way, if you just want to go on the website and see the list. With every order on Valentine's, there's a free rose.
Oh, well, that's nice, isn't it?
Beautiful. So that's Valentine's.
It's an alternative, yeah.
Okay, Martin, plenty on also throughout the week, and let's continue with offers and let's look at food. Every Monday, it's a cheeseburger and a pint of Chang, or a soft drink, by the way, for 199 baht, and that's at Dicey Riley's Pub and Eatery on Second Road.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say Dicey Riley's there. The burgers in there are superb, handmade burgers, you know, with the kind of all the trimmings put in. The food is excellent, and they do not cut in quality because it's the special of the day.
Of course, and also, now let's remember, the owners of Dicey Riley's are Marriott, so that kind of assures you of the quality of the food there.
Yeah.
And there's different offers every day, so if it's not the cheeseburger and pint you want on the Monday, pop in there and there's definitely a deal for you.
I was thinking to myself, I'm going to have to write down all these deals of the day, unless you put them on the Inspire app.
I've got a better idea for you, Martin.
What's that?
Download the Inspire app. It's free to download on Android and Apple. Search Inspire Space E-Magazine, and there's an event section, which you should know, and an offers section, which lists all of these.
Excellent. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, we're at the Cove Pub, which we mentioned earlier. Martin's attempt at a pirate.
I should have put the pirate outfit on, shouldn't I, really?
Yeah, and a patch. It wouldn't have surprised me if you didn't. Now, there's always different events at this pub, so for someone like me, I'll come in for the beer. Because, you know, I could sit here and try a different beer for the next 20 years. Such is the range. Over 100 different beers here imported from all over the world. The pick for me this week is every Saturday they do a salmon and sushi menu. So there's a wide range of salmon dishes which start from as little as 100 baht.
Okay.
So quite a low entry point, up to 450 baht. And that's sushi, soups, steak, you name it. If it's salmon, it's on the menu.
Okay.
So yeah, certainly worth coming down here. Soy 9 John TM.
I also see the staff to put some entertainment on in the cove here at various nights, which is going to make it even better reason to come down too.
Yeah, certainly every Saturday I know they've got live music.
I like a bit of entertainment.
There we go. Easily pleased.
Yeah.
Health and beauty. Let's talk about massage, because we've spoken about this one before. It was Nirvana Massage in Soy Post Office. In fact, there's a couple along from the post office. Special offer, which is running for the rest of the month, so go and treat yourself. It's 75 minutes for the price of 60 minutes, and that's applicable on the Thai massage, oil massage and foot massage. Now, when you look at the fact these prices are 200 baht for 75 minutes,
Bargain.
it sounds like a bargain. Just mention Inspire, and the 15 minutes are on us.
And do you get to choose which the extra 15 minutes where it is?
Yeah, I wonder if it confuses them.
Yeah, maybe, that's a bit painful there. Give me an extra 15 minutes there.
Yeah, the mind boggles as to where you want them extra 15 minutes. A competition time. I thought it would make a nice introduction to this show that if every week we offered something for free.
Great idea.
And make it easy for everyone to win.
Good.
Now, one of our partners that we work with is in Koh Chang. Sit up and listen, because this is a nice offer. You can't enter, and if your email comes through, I'm not accepting it.
You read my Facebook post, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I seen this posted on the Inspire Facebook.
Yeah.
And can I enter? No.
It's win a night for two at Paddy's Palms, which is on the White Sands beach.
Right.
It's a fairly new resort, actually, so the rooms are very good condition, en suite. There's a swimming pool there, but you're walking distance to the beach, so you know why
to be
use
fair,
the
I've
pool?
stayed there before, and very clean, free Wi-Fi, everything like that.
Yeah. Closing date for this competition is on the 19th of February. All you need to do is email me, dan@choicegroupasia.com, with the title, I want to win. And in next week's show, we'll tell you who's won, and then we'll have another competition for you. Martin, let's show them a little bit of Paddy's Palms and White Sands.
Okay.
Paddy's Palm is located just up the hill from the beautiful White Sand beach area and is close enough to enjoy the nightlife while still providing a quiet, relaxing accommodation in which to unwind. The infinity pool and jacuzzi has wonderful mountain views and comfortable sunbeds to really get the most from your stay. The resort has modern deluxe rooms which come with large comfortable beds, cable TV, refrigerator and of course free Wi-Fi. The complimentary breakfast is provided in the adjoining Paddy's Palm pub, and judging by the frequent returning customers, it's easily the most popular breakfast on the island, with both Thai and European tastes catered for. When it comes to your breakaway in Koh Chang, make Paddy's Palm Irish Pub and Resort your very first choice.
That makes me want to go on holiday now.
The sea, the sun, the sand. What can I say?
What can we do? Maybe we'll crack open one of these drinks and everything will be fine. Yeah, all is recovered. I've got another offer for our viewers as well before we go across to the sport, and that's if you're in the market for buying a condominium. But this is in Bang Sarai, and I actually quite like going to Bang Sarai. There's some nice fish restaurants and the beaches are unspoiled.
Yeah, some people say Pattaya 20 years ago, maybe 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's only about a 25-minute drive. Now, it's the Sea Sarang condos, which are right by these unspoiled beaches. Prices start from under 1 million. Now, if you mention Inspire to them, and they're on the Sukhumvit, just past John TM, opposite the Ford garage, actually. You can't miss it. It's a massive showroom they've got. Mention us, and they'll give you a free furniture package, a deluxe one, by the way.
Oh, right. So it's not buy one, get one free?
No. We can't quite stretch to that.
Okay.
So sport, what's on for the week ahead? This section's sponsored by Fraser's Sports Bar at the Chateau Complex on Tapraya Road in John TM. The best place to watch sport in town. Okay, Premiership matches for Saturday the 21st of February. All these matches are 10 o'clock kick-off, unless I say otherwise. First one's Villa versus Stoke. Chelsea versus Burnley, interesting match that one, because it might cement their places at the top of the table and by contrast into the relegation zone. Palace are playing Arsenal. Hull are playing QPR, so another relegation battle there, and a real 6-pointer. And Sunderland play West Brom, so Defoe versus Pullis in my eyes. 12:30 in the morning, so you have to stay up for this one. It's Man City versus Newcastle, but might be worth staying up. It's a good match, that one. Sunday the 22nd, so the early kick-off, 7 o'clock, is Spurs versus West Ham, so a London derby. West Ham are playing very well, so with Kane on fire at Spurs, I think that's a very tasty match indeed. 9:05 in the evening, Everton versus Leicester. Don't know if you remember Gary Lineker from England. He's two ex-teams. 11:15, Saints versus Liverpool, top of the table clash. If Southampton win this one, then they can a serious claim for staying in that top 4 and qualifying for the Champions League. Okay, that's football for another week. Okay, now let's join U in Bangkok and find out what's happening there for the week ahead.
Thanks, Dan. One of your daily to begin with is the Bangkok International Rugby 10th Tournament on 28th February until 1st of March. Gonna be 40 teams from around the world. Wow, that is very good. Okay, event including live music, food, and beer. So I think everyone gonna love this one. Okay, at Bangkok Patana School, Sukhumvit Soi 105, entrance is free. Okay, hope everyone enjoy the weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. To love and be loved in return. Back to you, Dan.
Okay, thanks, U. I hope you understood her. We do contemplate putting subtitles on that section.
Yeah, I think so.
If not, just go on to inspirebangkok.com. It's all there anyway. I can see a structure to this show, and that is passing over to Martin now, because we've reached that time, end of the show, and Martin will sign off on what this week?
Yeah, it's my spot in the limelight just now. Dan, I thought this week everybody's been talking about the guitarist who's been in town, Ron Bumblefoot.
That's it.
And he's been around the town doing various things. So he was actually playing in Endorphin nightclub, doing a special gig with a group of musicians. And I thought we could have some look at some of that. It was absolutely, the place was packed with 300 hairy bikers.
Wow.
And it was big fun. So let's have a wee look at that, and we'll see everybody next week.
Okay.
See you later.